we already covered the fact that Superman is now in production. The new James, formerly known as Superman Legacy, now Superman is in production. They're in front of the cameras. Now, what happened was an image got online and started making the rounds. And a lot of people purporting that it was legit and real. And this is the image. You can take a look at it here. That we got David Cornsweet on set, it reportedly saying, and a lot of people saying, oh, this is the new costume and all that kind of stuff, even though it doesn't really look at all like there's no texture to it, nothing that was in the James Gunn officially posted thing. But, at a first quick glance, you might think, yeah, that looks like a set photo. That looks like a behind the scenes set photo. And so a lot of people started running with it, and eventually some people thought it was fake, some people thought it was real. A bunch of people went to James Gunn saying, look, is this thing real? Is this really it? And James Gunn shot it down. James Gunn went through and nitpicked all the obvious ways that this was AI generated, and the guy's drawstring on his sweatpants are at the back of his pants instead of his front.
The wall behind him.
The one guy is he's got his hands like he's holding the camera, but there's no camera. And anyway, just a lot of different things that he pointed out. That he said, this is clearly an AI generated image and all that kind of stuff. So to me, the story isn't James Gunn debunks behind the scenes picture of Superman. To me is, this ain't the last time we're going to have purported behind the scenes or production images going around. Look, we all saw that new service. What's it called? The one that does the fake video? Sona, something like that. And it's just like, it's not perfect, but it's kind of mind-boggling, the type of fake stuff. And I was lamenting, it's like, one of these days, someone's going to be putting out a video of, Donald Trump kicking a kitten or Joe Biden punching a schoolgirl in the face or something like that and trying to pass or worse and pass them off and see what's going on. But in the world of movie fandom, I think this is our first real look at what will become a real problem, because even besides the video one, if someone like you have like the Da Vinci AI and whatever this and whatever, like all these image generating AI stuff things now. And I think this is going to become a real issue in the world of film fandom. Now, at the end of the day, you might be somebody who would say, well, who really cares? Because when the movie comes out, the movie comes out. But what we have seen happen is, and this has happened a lot over the last decade or so, a fake report goes out saying, this person's going to be in this. And then 5 years later, people asking, whatever happened to that? Like, why did the studio cancel that? It's like, well, the studio never said it was. I remember there being stories about it. Yeah, but it wasn't from the studio. I think we're going to see fake Fantastic Four set pictures. I think we're going to see fake Blade pictures. I think we're going to see fake new Star Wars pictures.
I'll take them.
Yeah, that's what I'll even take the fake Blade one.
Anything.
Anything will do at this point. We're going to start seeing fake, Robert Downey Jr.'s back as Iron Man pictures. We're fake new Harry Potter pictures. It's just, I think this is going to become a real problem. And when one that's not even very good, like this one, that some people caught was fake, but a lot of people didn't. These are just going to get better. And I foresee a lot of chaos coming in the coming months and years with this sort of thing. Anyway, Rob, what did you think about the fake coming out that James Gunn did jump in quickly to say it's not? But can this become a bigger problem, or am I getting too worried for nothing?
Dude, no, it's going to become a problem. It's not just going to be movie fandom. People are going to start giving you historical documents of things that, look what happened, what we thought was history is wrong. Our entire civilization, I would say, and this is not hyperbole, is at risk from AI technology on every level. Whether kids are going to generate pornography of their students sit next to them, whether people are going to try and change history, if people are going to try and criminal trials, they're not going to have any kind of photographic evidence allowed anymore because of the sophistication of, it's going to change our entire civilization because we have no checks and balances for this, and it's going to be buckle up. But as far as film fandom goes, I like the fact that James Gunn stepped in, because it's now like, I don't have to believe anything I see until it's officially released from Warner Brothers. It either comes out on an official site or it comes out, and in a way, maybe because of this, fandom itself will start to self-police and be like, get out of here with those AI images. And the people that are going to try and trick you will get shamed, as they should, because what they're trying to do is lie. They're trying to lie and they're trying to deceive you, and people should hate that. People should turn against them and go, you know what? I'm a fan of Superman. I'm a fan of what's going on. I want to be able to enjoy this movie. Why are you trying to undermine my enjoyment of something by trying to put something out that's creating controversy when there shouldn't be? Let the filmmakers do. But this is what's going to have to happen, I think, with all AI technology. Every individual is going to have to take a stand and say, this is something that needs to be regulated, policed, and shunned if people are trying to lie to you.
I wonder, I mean, this is going way too far extreme, but part of me wonders, like, if government should step in and say, look, new rule, for every new AI generation content company, AI generated website, you have to have a clear watermark on every image that it creates. And if any user removes the watermark showing that it's an AI generated image, 10 years in prison. I know that sounds extreme.
Well, no, but I think you're not wrong. There's going to have to be something like that, because it's not just going to be people on the internet talking about movies. It's going to be bad actors trying to influence everything from stock markets and commodities markets to historical documents to legal documents. All of the bad actors, all the worst impulses of humanity are going to try and use this technology for nefarious reasons. And by the way, they already are. So it depends on how are we going to handle it and what are we going to do. And it's going to be one of the great, between this kind of thing and what's going to happen with biotech and what's going to happen with all kinds of stuff, we are not prepared as a species to deal with what this technology is going to put upon us.
No, because we're too apathetic. We're like, oh, well, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. We want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Factor. You know, guys, some days it's great to prepare your own meal, but some days it's great to have wonderful, delicious meals already ready to go. Factor's delicious, ready-to-eat meals makes eating better every day easy. Wherever tomorrow takes you, be ready with pre-prepared, chef-crafted, and dietitian-approved meals delivered right to your door. You'll have over 35 different options a week to choose from, including keto, calorie smart, vegan, veggie, and more. And there's even more to enjoy with over 55 nutrition-packed add-ons that help make your weekly meal planning even more delicious. So what are you waiting for? Get started today and have a feel-good week of meals ready to go. They've got snacks, smoothies, and more. Discover a wide variety of easy options for the entire day, like breakfast, midday bites, and more. And guys, you get to save. We've done the math. Factor is less expensive than takeout, and every meal is dietitian approved to be nutritious and delicious. So guys, head to factormeals.com/Campea50 and use the code Campea50 to get 50% off. That's code Campea50 at factormeals.com/Campea50 to get 50% off. I mean, you know, we're talking about how I said there's this fear like somebody could use this for political reason, like showing Trump doing something, or showing Biden doing something. But what if the opposite becomes true, right? Like you could catch somebody dead to rights doing something wrong and just have them just go, oh, it's fake.
Well, yeah.
But it wasn't fake, it was real. But now you can just say, oh, it was just fake.
And how do you
AI
prove
generated it? Like, yeah,
I mean, and
it's
this
gonna become a problem, man.
It's huge. And but we're all going to get to see what it's like to live in that world.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.